What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Double Dragon Gaming. It's been several weeks since we've done a video on the channel, so for today's episode we're going to do something called DDG's Rants and Raves. And this is a video all about how I purchased a new computer, a Cyberpower computer, and had no luck with it. It was a disaster, to be honest with you. So this is the Cyberpower GMA6600WST Gamer Master Series pre-built desktop PC. That is a long-winded thing to say, let me tell you. This was a impulse buy now at Walmart, and I think that tells you all you need to know about why I've had such a problem with this computer. I purchased it at Walmart. Who buys a gaming PC at Walmart? What a stupid decision. This was an impulse buy. I was in Walmart doing some shopping, and I had wandered into the electronics department and I saw this computer for $1,000, and I was like, wow, it's got some pretty cool things in there. For the money, I'm impressed. I like the way it looked. It has a NVIDIA RTX 2060 card. It has a Ryzen 7 3700X processor. It has 16 gigs of RAM. It has a 256 gig solid state drive and a 1 terabyte hard drive. So those are the main things that are of importance, in a gaming PC, and I like the way it looked. And I was talking to one of the guys who worked there, and he was like, wow, this thing looks like actually a pretty good buy, but they didn't have it in stock. So I had to order it online, and it took about a week and a half for me to receive this. So when I finally did get this thing, I did the whole introduction phase like I'm doing now. I did a whole unboxing video for it, and I spent hours setting it up, in my play area, putting all my games stuff on it from Steam, transferring everything from my gaming laptop over to the new computer. It took me hours, if not days, to get everything set up properly. I had started playing with it, used it for like 6 to 8 days, and it died on me. The graphics card went so then I had to spend the time of calling them up, sending it back, boxing it up, sending it back, waiting another freaking week for the new one to come, which came a few days ago. Went through the whole process again of doing an intro, doing an unboxing, getting it set up. I press the power button and it doesn't turn on. So let me just show you real fast the unboxing that I did for this computer. If you're thinking about buying this computer, I might as well show you the unboxing part that I did. I did spend the time on it. If at any point in the video you want to fast forward and move forward, just check the upper right hand corner. There's some indicators on where you're at in the video, so you can just jump ahead if you want to. But this is the unboxing part of the video that I did for this computer. Check it out. Alright, so here we go. We're unboxing this bad boy. I got my new puppy Enzo here with me. He's gonna help us out getting this thing out of the box. He's gonna bite me while I do it, for sure. He's gonna probably bark a little bit too, but I wanted to get him on camera because he's such a cutie pie. All right, so we're gonna open her up now and get this thing out of the box. Enzo, just, give me a break, will you? So, I am now really curious, because there are two different types of, I don't even know how to explain this. With this computer, there are two motherboards that come inside the machine. So you can get an ASRock B450M, and then there's an Asus B450 motherboard that comes inside. You don't know which one you're gonna get. So the last computer that I got, the last one of these that I had, the first one, had an ASRock B450M motherboard. I think I'm saying that right. And with that particular motherboard, it was really a pain in the butt, because you see how it has like this ARGB lighting? You can change the lights on the case. Well, with that motherboard, it was really kind of complex and difficult on how to change the lights, how to get the case lighting to do what I wanted it to do. If you get the computer with the Asus motherboard inside, it comes with a remote control and a button on the top that you can just change the lights. Very simple. So now I'm curious, right? So the first one I got had the ASRock motherboard in it, and it was really difficult to do the lights. Did I get lucky this time? Is it gonna be the one that I want with the Asus motherboard and the controller and stuff? We'll see. All right, so, oh, okay. First, let me get I always have a problem taking things out of the box. So it comes with a mouse and a keyboard. So that's your keyboard that it comes with. And the mouse is in here somewhere. All right, let me turn this over. God, get out of the box. I'll know right away if I got the one that I wanted, and I did not. This is weird. So these go on the back of the computer for the wireless internet. They're different. They're different than the ones that I got on the last computer. This is very confusing. This comes with the, I'm just checking things out here. Sorry, I'm confused now. Because the first computer I got, these antennas were different looking. They didn't look like this. And it didn't come with a CD. So how many different versions of this computer are there? Seriously, like why not just make one that is the same for everyone? Why is it gonna be a different thing every time I don't know, whatever. Mouse, all right, so you got your mouse. Let me look at this friggin' thing and see what we got going on here. Shut up, be quiet. Enzo, stop it. You know, I knew he was gonna ruin this. All right, so here we go. Take it out of the thing. Will you quiet down? Shut up! I hate yelling at the puppy, I really do. When I'm trying to do something like this, you know, it's like, shut the freak up. All right, so it's pretty much the exact same as the first one I got. Stop biting me, come on. Look at this. Don't get a puppy. Like, don't get a puppy. Oh, they're so cute and it's so great. Stop biting me, dude. Stop barking and stop biting. I don't know. He's great. I mean, I do love this dog. But right now he's just like a big mouth. Like all he wants to do is bite and eat everything in sight and bother me while I'm trying to do my video. You're driving me crazy, girl. I'm trying to do this video. Why won't you let me do this video? That hurts. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, including you, and this was not the smartest thing. All right, so we got it out of the box. It's got this like filter on top. It's magnetic. Just kind of like, oop, just like that. Let's see if I can show this to you proper. All right, so that's the front. And this is the side. This is how it comes. It's got this like, you know, styrofoam in there to keep things protected and safe. And the back. It's a computer, you know. I haven't had a gaming computer in 15 years. I mean, it's been a long time since I had a desktop computer. I've been doing everything with gaming laptops. I love gaming laptops. I don't know. I like the portability of it. I like the fact that you have all this power in such a small package. He's eating my couch now. All right, so we took it out of the box. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Let me just look in here. So right off the bat, what the hell is going on here? This is totally different. I am so confused, bro. I am so confused at what I'm looking at here. I hear him peeing back there. All right, so it's supposed to have an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, right? Right? The NVIDIA RTX 2060 is supposed to have one HDMI port and one display port. I am looking back here now, it has 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. What the hell? That didn't come, it didn't come like this. The first one I got, it's a different motherboard. All right, I'm gonna stop this video right now. I'm so confused by what I'm looking at. He won't allow me to do it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this video, but this guy is just not letting it happen. I'm really confused. I want to open this up and see what's going on inside here. Make sure I got an NVIDIA card, because it's not supposed to have 3 freaking display ports. Why does this have 3 display ports? 1, 2, 3. And one looks kind of screwy. 3 display ports. Right. And 1 HDMI, sure. The other thing is, it has no USB-C port. It has 2 USB 2.0 ports back here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. I definitely have 4 USB 3.0 ports. USB 3.0 on the top and 2 2.0s. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3.0 ports, and I've got 2, 4, 6 2.0 ports, but it has no USB-C port. This thing is a strange animal. And you're a strange animal. You're a strange animal. You are a strange boy. All right, this is going on way longer than I wanted to. I have a lot of editing to do. So let's move ahead into the next phase of the video. I can't with this guy. Okay, so that was interesting, right? So I started taking it apart, started to take it out of the box, and I quickly realized that things were a little bit different this time around. So when I got the first computer, it had an EVGA RTX 2060 NVIDIA card in it, and it had an ASRock B450M motherboard in there. Now, I had done some research as much as I possibly could because when I bought this thing, I mean, I haven't had a desktop PC in a long time, and I'm not familiar with Cyberpower too much, so I didn't know. And most people, the average person, won't know that when you buy this computer, you may get one of several different motherboards that come inside this thing. I had no idea. So when I got the first computer, it was an ASRock B450M. The other one that I knew of was an Asus B450M, which is what I was hoping to get on the second go-round. But it turns out what they sent me was a Gigabyte 450M, and it was a Gigabyte NVIDIA RTX 2060 card that came inside of it, not the EVGA card. So after I took it out of the box, I knew right away, based on the ports that were on the back, that something was a little weird here, and I didn't realize, you know, that there was 3 motherboards, and there may even be another. I don't know. There may be 4 or 5 different motherboards that come inside this thing. But the one that you really want is the Asus B450M. Because with that motherboard, you get a controller and a button on the top of the unit to change the case lighting on this thing. So when I got the first computer, it had the ASRock B450M. And when you turn it on, the case lighting starts off as red, and you can't change it. At least I didn't know how, because I didn't realize that this was something that was tied to the motherboard. And in order to change motherboard stuff, you have to go into the BIOS. So I'm like, why isn't there a program on Windows to change the case lighting? And I'm doing all this research now, trying to find as much as I can on how you change the case lighting. And I got to a point where I was like, you can't do it. Like, I don't think you can. If you don't have an Asus B450M motherboard with the controller, you're stuck with red. Well, eventually I found a program that you can change the case lighting for the ASRock B450M. And I'm going to put the link for that program in the description below for anyone that may have this computer or may buy this computer and get one of the motherboards that you can't change the case lighting with the controller, because that was the important thing to me. I enjoy lights. Like, I just have a thing for lights, and I wanted the ARGB lighting to do the rainbow colors and all this cool stuff. So I was really pissed off when I first got this thing and I couldn't change the case lights. So you're either going to do it through the BIOS by hitting the delete button over and over and over again as the computer starts. I believe you can do it that way, or you can also download a program which can change the case lighting. So I'm going to try and give you any other information I possibly can in this video for you, because that was the other thing, right? If you go online and you try to find videos for this particular computer, you can't find a whole hell of a lot of information on this computer. There's just not. I don't know if it's because it's not popular or if it's newer. I don't know what it is, but it was a hard thing to find any information, and there are almost no videos for this particular computer. especially most of them are for the ASUS board. But like if you go on like YouTube and type in like how do I change the case lighting for this computer, you'll find people that just say, oh, just the controller or just button on the top, that's what you got to worry about. Well, the two that I got didn't have either one of those things. So what else? What I can tell you is as soon as I slid off the tempered glass and took out the packaging that was on the inside of this thing, I could tell that there was a loose connection. There was a wire just hanging on the inside of this thing that I could not figure out where this goes to. It didn't seem to fit anywhere on the board properly. And when I went to press the power button, nothing would happen. And I knew that was going to be an issue because most likely what the cable was that wasn't making a connection to the board was for the power button. So first computer I got died after several days. The second one wouldn't turn on, and I shouldn't have to play computer tech with this thing right outside the box, trying to figure out how to get it started, turn it on. So I sent this thing back. I am now awaiting a refund on this computer because I'm just done. And I'm surprised, I really am, because when you go on Walmart's website and you check the reviews out for this computer, most people have a positive experience with it. There were some people that said, oh, I had like a loose connection, like the case lights wouldn't turn on because this wire was not connected, but I didn't see anybody have an issue where the thing wouldn't turn on, period. And like, I'm pretty computer savvy. Now, I should have been able to figure this out. And I'm kind of mad at myself that I couldn't figure out why this thing wouldn't turn on. Hitting the button, nothing happened, and whatever this loose connection was, I believe it was most likely the power button, the wires that go into the motherboard. I think that's what they were, that loose connection was, but I couldn't figure out where it seated into. It was only so long, and all the places that it could reach were not for the power button. So I just got fed up. I got really, really mad because this was now 2 times trying to get this thing to work, and I had no success. So the only thing else I can tell you about this computer is depending on which motherboard comes inside of it will determine things like the kind of RAM that you get. So the ASRock B450M comes with Corsair RAM. The Gigabyte and I believe the ASUS board will come with T-Force RAM. The other things that might be different is the power supply might be different depending on which board you get. What else? There are slight variations depending on which motherboard you get. But really, nothing really matters all that much. The only thing that does matter is if you care about the case lighting, you better hope to God you get an ASUS board inside of this machine. Otherwise, you're going to have to go in through the BIOS or download the program I'm going to put in the description below to change the case lighting. So my experience with this thing was terrible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm an idiot, I'm stupid. I'm actually going on Amazon and I'm gonna buy a more expensive Cyberpower computer through Amazon. I'm taking a chance, but I like this other pre-built Cyberpower PC that I see on Amazon. I forget what the model number is. It's like $1,500, but it has a NVIDIA RTX 2070 Super. It has an Intel i9 or i7 9900 something. I like the way it looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and try one more time with Cyberpower, and I've ordered this one. So now when it comes, I'm gonna do this all over again. I'm gonna try and do an unboxing and review of this new Cyberpower that I've ordered, which I spent even more money on, and hopefully have a better experience with that. I mean, could I build my own? Probably, but I don't have the time and the patience. It would be somewhat of a learning process. I mean, I do understand the fundamentals of how to put together a computer, what plugs into what and why, but I don't know. I'm sure it's a very satisfying and rewarding experience to build your own computer, but I'm just not in the mood. I just want this thing to come. Like, we've got Star Wars Squadrons coming out soon, and my new Quest 2 is coming. I want to use the link cable and stuff. Like, I just want my gaming computer now. I'm impatient, I'm impulsive, I want instant gratification. I mean, we're talking, this is the end of September, beginning of October almost. And Black Friday, Cyber Monday is around the corner. I probably could get some pretty sick deals if I wait, on a computer, but I don't feel like waiting. I want my new computer now. And I am now taking another gamble with Cyberpower because I don't think it matters how much you spend or which computer you get. There's always going to be a chance that if it's a pre-built, something's going to be wrong with it. Most of the time, you're probably not going to have an issue. it's probably most of the time going to work the way it should. But the first computer I got, it died. Now it may have been because of Afterburner, because I installed Afterburner on it and I overclocked my computer, which I thought I did correctly. I might have done something wrong, but I followed the instructions and it should not have burned out my graphics card. So I'm gonna say that it was just a faulty graphics card that died on its own. And then the second one didn't even come correct. There was a loose cable that may or may not have had something to do with the fact that it wouldn't turn on. I don't know. But if you buy this particular computer from Walmart, which I believe is the only way you can get it, I think this is exclusive to Walmart, you know, you may have some issues. And you know, sending it back is not a big deal. You just call them up and say, hey, if it's within that first 14 days, it doesn't work, or need to send it back. They give you a shipping label that you print out, you put on it, United States Post Office, or you could take it to UPS, they'll take it too. And you send it back, and within a week you'll have, they send you your new one before you even send the broken one. That's what I liked about it. So they give you like 30 days to send back the broken one, and they shipped the new one like immediately. So that was a nice thing that they did, but it just didn't work out for me. I'm sure there's more I could say about this, but I think I've gone on long enough. I wanted to do some type of video regarding this computer, and this is a don't buy it. Do not, I would say go something else. At least for me, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at this point with what happened for me. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful in making the decision whether or not to buy it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments section below. I will get to you. I will try to answer them as best I can. We do have a PayPal now for any of you who may enjoy the content we do. Those of you who like our channel, if you can send us a small donation, we would really appreciate it. So our PayPal link is in the description below. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will be back soon. I'm going to be doing a video on Star Wars Squadrons when that comes out. I will be doing a video on my new computer when that comes out. And I will be doing a video on the Oculus Quest 2 when I get that. Unfortunately, I pre-ordered it, but I don't think I'm going to get that, you know, before other people do. People already are doing video. See, that's the thing that's driving me crazy with this gaming channel stuff. So our channel isn't huge, and we're not sponsored, and I don't have access to hardware before release dates. Like, there are already people on YouTube who have gotten the Quest 2 and have already done reviews on it. I'm always going to be late to the game, you know, because I can't get things ahead of release like some others can. So when the Quest 2 comes out and I get my hands on it, I will go over what I like, what I don't like, whatever. I have had experiences now with the Rift S, and I've had the CV1 for quite a long time. So I do know my stuff when it comes to VR, so it's one of the things I like to cover on the channel, though I haven't really done that much since the Oculus 101 video I did way back. But I plan on doing more VR stuff, so keep an eye out for that. When I get my new Cyberpower, I will do a video on that. And do not buy this piece of crap, Cyberpower, unless you already have, and in which case, good luck to you. So thank you guys for watching. We will be back soon with more videos, more games to play on Double Dragon Gaming. Take it easy.